Hey guys, welcome to 2015. I'm Brittany. It's been forever. Feels like it's been forever. So, hi, how's it going? Happy New Year. I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, the whole list of holidays that we all kind of enjoy at the end of December. And now it is January of a new year. So, I did get some cool gear for the holidays, some not so cool gear, and I just wanted to sit and talk about it a little bit with you today. Actually, I'm not. This is just talking about this. We're just talking about this guy. New RDA, new mod, and half of this setup is pretty kick-ass. Half. Gotta listen for that fire. So I'm just going to review this, kind of, not like official review, but just talk about it top to bottom, tell you what it is and how I like it. And on top here, I actually did get a little Boy RDA. I really liked this guy. I was going to bring the other drip tip option to show you, but I didn't. We're kind of just filming here on the fly. It did come with this huge, like, wide bore drip tip type chuff style, I guess, but I've been using it. It's usually not my style drip tip. I kind of prefer the slender acrylics that I'm sure you've heard me talk about, or something a little smaller, but this seems to work fine for me on the little Boy RDA. Couple things I really like about it. It is a 3-post design. So yeah, there are no lead screws like Phillips head or flathead screws in it. They're, I hope I'm saying this right, like Allen wrench style. So that it did come with like a little Allen key that you stick down into each post to tighten the small, very small, very easy to lose set screws in there. But the center pin, I believe, I don't know if you can even tell. The center pin is copper, and it is adjustable on the bottom, which I don't care for, actually. Oddly enough, in my experience with RDAs, probably because I go a little on the cheap side and all of my stuff, most of it is clones. RDAs that have that adjustable bottom pin, like underneath the RDA, tend to mean, in my experience, that that center post can come out, and it's just, it happens. So I've had some issues with the center post in the little Boy RDA trying to wiggle its way up and out, which jankifies your coils, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of a headache, but once you get everything like tightened and screwed into place, I haven't had that issue. As I mentioned, it did come with another drip tip style option. It came with a small adapter that fits into the top, and that will house most of your standard 510 drip tips. It does have single or dual coil options in the airflow. I currently have a dual coil in here. I built this quite a while ago. I want to say it's 8 wraps of 24 gauge Canthal, and it came out to about 0.35 or 3.2. That's kind of just been my sweet spot lately. So I definitely like this RDA. I will say I prefer it on a better mechanical mod or box mod than the guy that's sitting underneath it, which happens to be the Caravela clone. It's definitely my least favorite of my lineup, my gear lineup, and I'll tell you why. Let's just set that guy aside. So it does, it comes with a locking ring, you can lock it. It's kind of squeaky, but that's the bottom switch guy thing. Locking ring is currently locked, won't fire. Unlocks, so squeaky. The fire switch tries to unscrew on me whenever I unlock the mod, so that's kind of a headache. I'm like constantly messing with the bottom switch of this guy. And probably the top switch, the top connector, is my biggest gripe on this thing. So this is the top switch. It does have like air hole divots, I guess, if you will. And it is adjustable. And I do prefer my mechanical mods to be adjustable on the top and my RDAs to be non-adjustable, like the tugboat. But this setup, I can adjust both, so whatever. Biggest gripe on this guy is the connection pin is just a little tiny screw. There's no like head on it that touches the top of your battery. And on the inside, it's just a standard flathead screw. I just think over time, this tiny, tiny, tiny little pin will probably begin to mash and dent the top of my battery in the mod. So honestly, I haven't been using this guy quite as much as my other gear that I have received recently. But for the sake of this video, I have given him a decent shot, and I've messed with it with different RDAs on it. It's still not my favorite. I just cannot love this guy, even though I want to. So let's screw it all back together. That's it. Let's start off the year with a video about some gear I do not like. Although I will give credit to the little Boy RDA clone. I do like the look of all of this once it's all put together. It's just sleek stainless. I don't like the way it performs. It doesn't fire very quickly. Sometimes it doesn't fire at all. And it's not a super hard hitter, you know, so it's alright. You know, I probably wouldn't recommend the Caravela clone. I don't know if it is a 1-for-1 clone of the original. If it is, I absolutely would not spend my money on an authentic. But the clone, I probably wouldn't have picked it for myself. Like I said, this was a gift. And that's what I have. So, little boy clone is pretty good. And the Caravela, I keep wanting to call it the Caravelli. And I'm sorry about the banter. I have an audience today. That's a whole nother story. Yeah. So again, welcome to the new year. I promise you, I do have some gear that I'm absolutely loving that I will probably gush over in my next video. I just wanted to give you a quick update on my stainless setup. It's stainless. It all matches, matchy, performs. Not my favorite. So there you go. Flavor of the week. I guess we did try a new flavor recently. I tried it more over like the week between Christmas and New Year. And I actually vaped it all, so I don't even have it here. But it is a crunch berry vape, and I like it. It's the first cereal vape I've ever tried. It was made right here in my kitchen. And if you know, if you've watched my videos before, or if you haven't and you want to, I order all of my stuff through Wizard Labs. I think it's wizardlabs.com, .net, something or other. I'll probably link them below. The flavor profiling was, I believe, 13% berry crunch is what it's called. And then 13 and 7 make 20. That's right, 20% flavor. 7% sweet cream. Not milk. It's not like a true cereal with milk flavor, but it's a nice creamy cereal. And I dug it. So there you go. And for new and notable, all I really have for you is it's 2015. It's a new year. This year, I don't set resolutions for myself because then I feel like I fail or I don't know. I just don't do resolutions. But I am making it a goal of mine to get into some really kick-ass coils. I'm making my own coils this year. I want to try a stovetop coil, and I'm going to get the Clapton down even if it kills me. So, that's it. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2015. Just keep vaping. Don't smoke. Just keep vaping. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.